12 schools we cover. Digital Solutions. To Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Jacksonville, folks, River Valley Wolverine basketball to kick off the new year. Visiting Hinton Blackhawks come to town for this non-conference matchup. Go over the teams here a little bit. Hinton Blackhawks come into the game 3-4 on the season, 1-0 in their War Eagle Conference. Led in scoring by Bella Badar, 15 points a game, and Anna Coffey, 12.6 points a game. Your River Valley Wolverines come into the night 0-5, 0-3 in their Western Valley Conference. Maddie Thomas leads the team, 10.2 points a game, and Sarah Holtz, 6.5 points a game. First game back after the new year for both teams. We'll have to see what these two teams do to get their things in order, to get things going. River Valley would love to start out the new year with a win, get the new year kicked off the right way. We're just about ready for game time. We're going to step away for a couple minutes, come back. We will do the starting lineups. Let's just do those starting lineups right now. Starting for the River Valley Wolverines, number 12, Danica DeWitt. She's a senior. Number 14, a sophomore, Sarah Holtz. A senior, number 24, Katrina Todd. Number 34, sophomore, Addison Getch. And the leading scorer on the team, number 44, a sophomore, Maddie Thomas. For the visiting Hinton Blackhawks, number 11, Aubrey Lake, a sophomore. Anna Coffey, number 15, is a junior. A sophomore, number 21, Ashlyn Reinsel. A freshman, number 23, Ashlyn Kovarna. And their leading scorer, a junior, number 33, Bella Badar, for the Hinton Blackhawks. Like I say, Hinton comes in 3-4 on the season, and the River Valley Wolverines come in winless, but they are ready for a kick off the new year with a win. So we're going to step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll come back with River Valley Wolverine High School basketball. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and River Valley Wolverine basketball.
Golf course.
Welcome back to River Valley Wolverine basketball, folks, here in Correctionville. Visiting Hinton Blackhawks come to town tonight for this boy-girl matchup with the River Valley Wolverines. Go over the starting lineups one more time for the Wolverines. Danica DeWitt, Sarah Holtz, Katrina Todd, Addison Getch, and Maddie Thomas. The Wolverines are coached by head coach Brittany Forer and assisted by Dan Holtz and Steve Todd. For the Hinton Blackhawks, Aubrey Lake, Anna Coffey, Ashlyn Reitzel, Ashlyn Kovarna, and Bella Badar. Blackhawks are coached by head coach Matt Leary and assisted by Ryan Stussy and Curtis Reif. Players on the floor ready to go. Anna Coffey jumping the ball against Katrina Todd. Possession goes to the Blackhawks. Badar with it. Coffey with it right side. Reitzel from the left corner and hits it for two. 2-0 Blackhawks, 7:43. They have a full court press on against the Wolverines. Stolen away by Aubrey Lake. And now we're going to have a touch foul on Maddie Thomas, her first of the game for the Wolverines. Badar with it, passes it into Lake. Kovarna drives right side, kicks it back out to Badar. Lake into Coffey in the lane. Badar thinks three, but she pulls it down. Knocked away by Getch. And I think we're going to have a touch foul called on Aubrey Lake. Nope, black 1-5 foul is on Anna Coffey. I don't think Coffey was even near the play. Lake was the one that was there, and they called the foul on Coffey, so I don't know if they got that mixed up or not. Thomas gets it across half court. Back to Thomas. She thinks three, but pulls it back down. Hinton's in a 2-3 zone. Stolen away by Reitzel in the lane. She gets it out to Kovarna. Kovarna is a 5'9" freshman. Badar with a long three off the front. Offensive rebound to Reitzel. Gives it back to Badar. She's going to set up the offense. She looks inside to Coffey. Coffey dribbles back out to Badar. Stolen away by Thomas. She's going to drive the length of the lane. Left-hand layup. And count it for two. Maddie Thomas gets the Wolverines on the board. 6:30 left first quarter. 2-2 here in Correctionville. Kovarna drives the lane into Reitzel. Left-hand side. Puts it in for two. Reitzel got all 4 points for the Blackhawks tonight with that full court press on that they're known for. Thomas with it. Back to Katrina Todd, gets it across the timeline to Holtz. Holtz sets up the offense, being guarded really closely by Lake. Holtz with it, cross court to Thomas, long 2-point shot, and she drills it for two. 4 points for Thomas on the night, 4-4, 5:53 left first quarter. Kovarna, 3-point shot, she's off the mark. Rebound by Coffey and puts it back up for two. 6-4 Blackhawks. Got that full court press on. Holtz with it. Katrina Todd gets it cross court to Thomas. Gonna have a tie up. Gonna be a jump ball. Kovarna reached in and grabbed it and tied it up. Kira Peters and Maya Fleckenstein in for the Blackhawks. Wolverine ball. 6-4 Blackhawks. 5:25 left first quarter. Knocked away by Coffey. She's going to chase it down and go in for the layup. She passes over. Nice pass to Fleckenstein. First shot is blocked. She gets her own rebound and misses that one also. Rebound by Danica DeWitt off to Holtz. Thomas thinks three. She pulls it back down. Holtz is going to drive the lane. 2-point shot. Count it. 6-6, 4:56 left first quarter here. Hinton brings it down, going to be set up by Aubrey Lake, number 11. She's a sophomore. Top of the key. She's going to be a travel there on Lake. Just took an extra step. Be a timeout call by Hinton. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds. 6-6 here in Correctionville. 4:44 left first quarter. This is Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
6 here in the first quarter, 4:44 left in the first quarter. Visiting Hinton Blackhawks, playing your River Valley Wolverines. 6-6. Wolverine basketball. Sarah Holtz with it, being guarded tightly by Coffey. Gets it across. Teddy Burning in for the Wolverines. Stolen away by Fleckenstein from the Blackhawks. Lake with it. Into Coffey. She turns. Layup up, and it bounces in. 4 points for Coffey. 8-6 Blackhawks. Wolverines. Burning gets across half court. She loses the ball, but Holtz picks it up. Tight full court press and a 2-3 zone. Bounce pass to Burning in the lane, and she puts it up, and it gets blocked by number 25, Kira Peters, I believe. Coffey brings it down to Lake in the corner, and they're going to say Lake stepped it. Coffey threw her the ball, and it kind of bumbled it, but as she went for it, she must have stepped on the line. It's going to be Wolverine basketball. Kovarna comes back in for the Blackhawks. They're in, looks like a 1-2-1-1 full court press. And so far, the Wolverines have done pretty good by spreading things out and passing the ball. We're going to have a foul called, I think, on Aubrey Lake. Yeah, that's on Lake, her first. McKaylee Edwards in for the Wolverines first time tonight, and Danica DeWitt back in. McKaylee Edwards with it, top of the key, left side, Thomas. I think Hinton's going to come in and they're going to key on Thomas. They do steal it away. Coffey, and she goes for the shot and puts it in for 2. That's 6 for Coffey. 10-6 Blackhawks. Thomas was fouled, chasing her to get that block, but she fell down before she got there, so Coffey had an uncontested shot. Into Getch underneath the basket, and the shot hits the bottom of the backboard. Rebound by Thomas. She puts it up but gets fouled. Foul on 1-5, Anna Coffey. That's her second. Thomas is going to go to the line. Her leading scorer, 10.2 points a game. 46% free throw shooter. First one's up, no good. 33 Badar's back in for the Blackhawks. Coffey's going to take a break. Thomas, second shot. Off the mark on that one. Kovarna with the defensive rebound. Kovarna down. Pass off to 25, Kira Peters, and puts it in for 2. Nice. And River Valley passes it in, and Aubrey Lake ties it up, and it's going to be a jump ball going to go to the Blackhawks. So Blackhawks ball underneath their own basket. 3:14 left first quarter, 12-6 in favor of the Blackhawks. Badar will pass it in. Left side, Kira Peters, and they're going to call her for a travel. I called a Hinton Blackhawk game earlier this year, and they ran. They threw this press on, and they pressed almost the whole game, and they just ran. So we'll see what River Valley has for them tonight. Stolen away by Lake, puts it up right-hand side and misses. Kira Peters with the rebound. Nice little curl pass over to Badar, and gets her first basket of the night. 14-6 Blackhawks, 2:55 left first quarter. They're going to call a 30-second timeout called by the River Valley Wolverines. 14-6, 2:50 left first quarter. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds. River Valley Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Root of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible.
2:50 left here in the first quarter. 14-6 Blackhawks. Wolverine basketball. They inbounds it against that daunting full court press. Holtz with it cross court to Maddie Thomas. Stop, pop, jumper blocked by Maya Fleckenstein. Kovarna with the defensive rebound off to Lake. She puts it up left side, misses. Defensive rebound by Thomas, and she hit the ball away, and as Getch went to grab it, she was standing on the out-of-bounds line. So ball goes to Hinton underneath their own basket. 2:33 left first quarter, 14-6 in favor of the Blackhawks. Badar passes it into Fleckenstein. Back to Badar. They're going to call Badar for a carry of the ball. The 13, Candace Peters back in the game for the Blackhawks. Lake will take a seat. Wolverines into Sarah Holtz. Thomas with it. And they're going to call a jump ball. Badar reached in and grabbed the ball. It's going to stay Wolverine basketball. Katrina Toddle inbounds right in front of us, right in front of the Wolverine bench. Cross court to Thomas, back to the middle. Nice passes. Getch with it. Underneath the basket. Danica DeWitt misses a layup. Defensive rebound to the Blackhawks. Passes it inside to Badar. She dribbles, turns around. And they're going to say, just as she passed the ball, they're going to say she shuffled her feet. Going to be a travel. Going to be Wolverine basketball. 2:06 left first quarter. 14-6 Blackhawks. Holtz with it. Back to Todd. Getch with it to Thomas. Cross court. Danica DeWitt up for two. About a 5-foot jumper. 14-8. Minute 46 left first quarter. Fleckenstein with it. Kira Peters, long three-point shot. Count it. That's 5 for Peters. 17-8. 1:36 left in favor of the Blackhawks. Holtz with it. Full down the other end to Getch. She cross court. Out to Thomas. Holtz back in to Todd. That's what you got to do to beat that press, is good passes, and you'll always find that open girl. Holtz with it, top of the key. Left side, Thomas. Knocked away by Kovarna. It's going to stay Wolverine. Ashlyn Reitzel back in the game for Fleckenstein. And McKaylee Edwards in the game for the Wolverines. Wolverine basketball, 1:09 left first quarter, 17-8 in favor of the Blackhawks. Holtz, long three-point shot, top of the key, off the backboard, hits the top of the rim. That's Blackhawk basketball. She had the open look and just didn't fall. Kovarna brings it down for the Blackhawks. She's going to dribble middle of the lane, step back, free throw shot off. Badar with the offensive rebound. Misses a layup. Wolverines with it. Holtz, top of the key. 47 seconds left first quarter, 17-8. Todd with it, free throw line. Going to be a tie up for a jump ball. Going to be Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Candace Peters reached in and tied it up. .32, Frankie Allender coming in the game for the Wolverines. Going to give Thomas a break with that last 35 seconds of the first quarter and give her that extra 35-second break. Kovarna with it, 33 seconds left, first quarter. Badar with it left side. Back to Peters, top of the key. Kovarna steps out, three-point shot. Good. Kovarna's first bucket of the night. 20-8 in favor of the Blackhawks, and they go back into that relentless 1-2-1-1 full court press. Wolverines have done pretty good so far getting it across. It's just taking care of the ball once you get it there. Knocked away by Kovarna. Wolverine ball, 9.5 seconds left first quarter. Wolverine basketball midcourt. Holtz with it, top of the key, being guarded really close. She drives, kicks it out to Allender, drives the middle of the lane, stolen away by Kovarna, throws it up from half, and nothing. End of the first quarter here in Correctionville. Visiting Hinton Blackhawks 20, hometown River Valley Wolverines 8. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa.
Welcome back to the second quarter tonight. Girls action visiting Hinton Blackhawks lead 20-8 over Wolverines of River Valley. Going to be River Valley basketball to start the second quarter. River Valley's led in scoring by Maddie Thomas with 4. Hinton's led in scoring by Anna Coffey with 6. Holtz with it. Stolen away by Kavarna. She's going to take it the length of the floor, left hand. She's going to put it up. Nope, they're going to call her for a travel. It looks like she took that jump stop, and she must have slid her feet on that jump stop. River Valley turns around, and there's that daunting 1-2-1-1 full court press. They do good job to Thomas getting across the ball. Shot off the mark, defensive rebound, Kavarna. Probably could have called an over the back on that one. Thomas had position, but Kavarna's that much taller. She drives the lane, left hand off the mark. Defensive rebound, Danica DeWitt gets it down to Holtz. Gets it across half court, knocked away by Lake, but grabbed by Thomas. DeWitt with it right side. Thomas into Getch, looks in, and it's knocked away. Going to stay Wolverine basketball, knocked away by Candace Peters. Ashlyn Reitzel back in the game. Kavarna's going to take a seat. Kavarna's going to be an interesting player to watch the next 4 years. She's only a freshman. Starting, averages about 8 points a game, and she's 5'9" as a freshman. She's going to be a fun one to watch the next 4 years. Wolverines throw it away. It's going to be Blackhawk basketball. 7:05 left first quarter. 20-8's the score in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. Lake brings it down. He's going to set up the offense. Left side, Reitzel looks inside. Not there. 43, Gabby Friesen's in for the Blackhawks. Stolen away by Thomas. She dribbles the length of the floor, going to pull it back out and set up the offense. That's going to be third foul. That's going to be a foul. Oh, no, second foul on Aubrey Lake. Holtz with it, top of the key, guarded by Lake. Thomas, left side, down in the corner to Katrina Todd. Cross court to DeWitt. Off her foot, goes in the backcourt. And they're going to call over and back. Kavarna back in the game to set Lake down with 2 fouls. So you got Lake and Coffey, 2 starters on the bench. Left side, Badar. She thinks 3, but pulls it back down. Top of the key to Kavarna. Candace Peters with it. Reitzel on the floor and Friesen on the floor. Badar, left block. Turn around, fadeaway jumper, and puts it in for 2. 4 points for Badar, 22-8. 6 minutes left. Stolen away by Kavarna. Nice little bounce pass to Badar. Misses the layup. Going to have a jump ball on the rebound between Badar and Katrina Todd, and it's going to stay Blackhawk basketball. 5:56 left, second quarter, 22-8 Blackhawks. Badar will pass it in underneath their own basket. Into Friesen, Kavarna. Cross court to Reitzel, 3-point shot, misses everything. Badar jumped as it was going out of bounds. Maddie Thomas put her hands out like she's going to let it go. Badar jumps in front and throws the ball off of Thomas, and so it's going to stay Blackhawk basketball. Nice, smart heads-up play by Badar. Blackhawks top of the key to Reitzel. Badar wants that three-pointer. She keeps looking for it, but it's just not there. Kovarna with it. Jump shot, 10 feet, put it in for 2. 5 for Kovarna on the night, 24-8. Getch with it, Thomas. Looking for Holtz, top of the key. Getch with it, back to Thomas. 5:16 left, second quarter. Holtz, long three-point shot, off the mark. Rebound, Danica DeWitt keeps it on the end. Todd with it, shot, off the mark. Defensive rebound, Kovarna. She's going to take it herself, it looks like. Dribble the lane, little floater through the lane, up and under. Defensive rebound, Thomas. Kovarna gets up slow. Thomas, three-pointer, off the backboard, nothing. Todd with the offensive rebound, and it's off the mark. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. 30-second called timeout for Hinton. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds. River Valley Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Second quarter action here in Correctionville. 4:45 left, second quarter. 24-8 to score in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. River Valley basketball underneath their own basket. Holtz will pass it in. Katrina Todd. McKaylee Edwards back in the game. Holtz, three-point shot from the corner off the backboard. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be a Reitzel right in front of their basket. Puts it up off the mark. Defensive rebound, Thomas. Outlet to Holtz to Getch, and it's knocked away by Kovarna. Diving Kovarna knocks it away. Getch had a wide open left-handed layup, and Kovarna dove on the ground to knock it away. Going to be River Valley basketball right underneath their own basket. 15. Anna Coffey back in the game. Hinton in that 2-3 zone. Top of the key, Thomas over to Holtz. Stop, pop, free throw line shot, off the mark. Defensive rebound, Fleckenstein. Kovarna brings it down. Get called for a travel. She hit the free throw line, and there was a girl there, and she went to take that dribble to go around her, and as soon as she went to go around her, she must have thought twice about it and tried to stop, and got called for that jump stop. Holtz with it. 4:06 left, second quarter, 24-8. Thomas left side, inside free throw line to Todd. Stolen away by Kovarna. Bounce pass. They're going to call Sarah Holtz with the foul. First on Holtz, only the second team foul on River Valley. 4 against Hinton, so fouls are not an issue so far. Badar will inbounce underneath the Blackhawk basket. Maddie Thomas kicks away the inbounds pass. Badar, top of the key. Coffey with it. Coffey drives the lane. On the floor, about 3 of them on the floor are going to be a jump ball to the Blackhawks, so it stays on this end. 3:46 left, first half. 24-8 Blackhawks. Coffey hit Coffey with it. Left side, top of the key. Candace Peters. Kovarna with it, sets up the offense. Inside, stolen away. Nope, knocked away. Badar with it. 3-point shot. Good. 7 for Badar on the night. 27-8. 3:23 left. first half. Thrown out of bounds off of McKaylee Edwards. Katrina Todd with a forceful pass, and it goes off her hands. Blackhawk basketball. Kavarna with it. Coffee, top of the key. Fleckenstein in the lane to Badar. Back out to Kavarna. Three-point shot from the corner, off the mark. Fleckenstein come flying through the lane. Out of bounds off of River Valley. I believe it hit Maddie Thomas. Blackhawk basketball. Number 40, Teresa Todd in for the Wolverines. Fleckenstein with it. Jump shot off the mark. Defensive rebound, Thomas. Guarded by Kavarna. Going to have it knocked out of bounds. And Kaylee Edwards had it, and it was knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say Hinton basketball. It looked like the Hinton girl knocked it right out of her hand, but the refs conferred, and it's going to be Blackhawk basketball. Kavarna sets it up, dribbles the middle of the lane, kicks it off to Coffee. Out to Badar, three-point shot. Defensive rebound. Holtz, and we're going to have a foul called on Candace Peters, her first. Team fifth. River Valley basketball. Hinton pulls back the full court press, and they're just set up in their 1-2-2 zone. 2:15 left, first half, 27-8. Holtz with it, drives the lane, and she gets tied up by Fleckenstein, and it's going to say Wolverine basketball. Kira Peters back in for the Blackhawks, and Danica DeWitt comes in for the Wolverines. At 35, Avery Burgad, her first appearance of the night, in for the Blackhawks also. Wolverine basketball, Maddie Thomas right side. Holtz, top of the key. Thomas, three-pointer. Off the backboard and banks it in for three. That's 7 for Thomas, 27-11, 1:55 left, first half. Coffee drives right side, kicks it out. Off the mark. Offensive rebound, Coffee. Nice little bounce pass to Burgad for the bucket. Make it 29-11 Blackhawks. That was a really nice pass. Bodies flying all over the place. Thomas picks it up. 1:30 left, over to Holtz to set up the offense back into Thomas. She drives the lane, kicks it out to DeWitt. Three-point shots off the mark. An offensive rebound was mishandled, or it was going to be right there, out of bounds. It's going to go Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Addison Getch coming to the table to check back in for the Wolverines. 1:15 left. Coffee with it. Kicks it back out. And it's going to be a travel call. I think that's about the 5th or 6th travel called on Hinton tonight. Sarah Holtz will take a breather, get that last 1 minute of rest before the second half. Thomas with it for the Wolverines, brings it down. One minute left, first half, 29-11. Blackhawks. Wolverines with it. Addison Getch in the lane, and gets her shot is blocked by Madison Holmes, but an offensive rebound for the Wolverines. DeWitt with a three-pointer off the mark. Fleckenstein with the defensive rebound. Outlet pass stolen by Maddie Thomas, but she goes out of bounds. So it's going to say Blackhawk basketball. Ashlyn Reitzel back in the game. Kira Peters with it. Fleckenstein. Top of the key to Avery Burgad. Knocked away, but kept by the Blackhawks. Knocked away by Getch again, and it's going to be stolen by Maddie Thomas. Knocked away, stolen back by Fleckenstein. Bounce pass into Burgad. Kira Peters free throw line shot, missed. We're going to have a over-the-back foul called on Avery Burgad, a freshman, her first, team sixth. 12.6 seconds left. Holtz back in the game for the offense for the Wolverines. Wolverines will probably hold for 12 seconds. They'll hold for one shot. What do they got in mind tonight? Thomas with it, crosses half court, over to Holtz left side. Getch in the corner. Thomas with it, left side. Long three, nope. Passes off to Holtz as the buzzer goes, and Holtz mishandles it. Halftime here in Correctionville tonight. Hinton Blackhawks 29. Your hometown River Valley Wolverines 11. We will step aside for 2 minutes. This is Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple
Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu, all with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with...
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. Halftime here of the girls' game tonight between the visiting Hinton Blackhawks and your hometown River Valley Wolverines. Halftime score tonight, 29-11 in favor of the Blackhawks. Run down some scoring here. Maddie Thomas leads your Wolverines with 7 points. Sarah Holtz with 2 and Danica DeWitt with 2. For the visiting Blackhawks, Bella Badar with 7, Anna Coffey with 6. A couple players, Kovarna and Peters with 5. Ashlyn Reitzel has 4. And Avery Burgad off the bench has 2. No real foul trouble. Starters for the Blackhawks, Aubrey Lake and Anna Coffey both have 2. And for the Wolverines, there's only 2 fouls called against them. Maddie Thomas has 1 and Sarah Holtz has 1. Not very many, only 8 fouls called total. I think there were only 2 free throws shot in the whole first half. Maddie Thomas missed both of her free throws, but I don't think Hinton shot a free throw at all. So it just comes down to whether Wolverines can maneuver the ball against that daunting 1-2-2 full court press by the Blackhawks. They pulled it off there towards the end, but they had the really tight 1-2-2 zone defense that they play. They play really tough defense, so it's just a matter of whether you can make your passes. And start at the first quarter, Wolverines moved the ball around really well and made some good passes and got some open shots, but then I don't know whether the passes weren't as good or if Hinton really pressed down on that defense, and that didn't work out so good the second quarter. So halftime score here in Correctionville, 29-11 in favor of the visiting Hinton Blackhawks. Hinton comes in with a 3-4 record. River Valley 0-5. So we'll see who gets that first win of the new year. Hinton would like to keep the win streak going, and River Valley would love to start out the new year with a win and get that streak going. 29-11 here in Correctionville halftime score. We'll step aside for 3 minutes, and we'll come back with the second half of River Valley basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The root of most humans is a desire to make a difference and at the end of the day know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
FNB Bank.
to the picturesque Little Sioux River, this 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. And right now, you plus one can enjoy all that all day, any weekday for only $30. Or buy yourself for just $20. This special good September 7th until the season ends. Swing on over for this great deal at the Quimby Golf Course.
When it's about. Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. Second half of high school girls basketball action on the way. Visiting Hinton Blackhawks 29, River Valley 11. We'll start the second half here. It's going to be Hinton Blackhawk basketball, going from my left to right. First game back off the Christmas break for both teams. I'm not sure if the school started school today or not. River Valley did not start school. I doubt Hinton did either. I don't know. Not sure when. I know I'm from Cherokee, and Cherokee starts Wednesday. One more day of Christmas break, the kids said. Baydar will inbounds for the Blackhawks. Both teams would love to start out the new year with a win and get a streak going. Number 11, Lake with it, guarded by Holtz. Left side, Baydar. I believe we've got starters in for both teams. Yes, we do. Lake drives, kicks back out to Coffey. She drives middle of the lane off to Kavarna, and she mishandles it. And Thomas grabs it, left-hand layup, and it's off the mark. Defensive rebound by Baydar and Thomas, and it's going to be a jump ball. Thomas upset with herself that she missed a wide-open left-handed layup, but she tied up the ball to get the ball back to River Valley underneath their own basket. Holtz will pass it in to Thomas. Back to Holtz, top of the key. Over to Holtz, right-hand side, back to Thomas. DeWitt, left-hand side, jump shot off the mark. We're going to have a Maddie Thomas with the offensive rebound laying down, and she throws it over to DeWitt. And DeWitt's laying on the ground and must have traveled trying to get the ball while laying down. And I think Danica DeWitt's ponytail got stepped on. I have never seen that. Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Coffey, top of the key, over to Kavarna. Kicks back out to Reinzel. She drives the lane, kicks out to Lake, and they're going to call her for a travel. I think that's like the 6th or 7th travel call on Hinton tonight. I don't know if they're taking a extra step when they take that first dribble, or they're stepping before they take the first dribble. Something. Katrina Todd with it, top of the key, stolen away by Coffey. She's going to take it the whole distance and put it up for 2. Anna Coffey, 8 for Coffey on the night. 31-11 Blackhawks, 6:32 left third quarter. DeWitt with it, back to Holtz. It's tipped away by Coffey and stolen. Running, and she's going to pass off to Baydar. Right-hand side, she backs it back out to Kavarna. Reitzel, top of the key. 2-point shot. They said her foot's on the line. 33-11, 6 minutes left third quarter. DeWitt has it knocked away by Lake, out of bounds. It's going to stay Wolverine basketball. Refs confer. All 3 refs are together at the top of the key. The ball, it was called River Valley basketball, out of bounds. Now the head officials coming over to the table. It must have been conferring about the score or somewhat. They had both score books comparing each other, so we're good to go basketball-wise. Wolverine basketball into Holtz. Left side to Thomas, in the corner to Todd. Trapped in the corner, she is going to be, I thought they were going to call it travel. She took a couple steps going backwards as she was trapped, but they're going to call the foul on Ashlyn Reitzel. Her first. First of the second half for either team. Katrina Todd will inbounds it. Top of the key to Holtz. Danica DeWitt, right side. Thomas with it in the corner. Tries to dribble out, and pass is knocked away, stolen by Reitzel. Kavarna with it. She's going to drive the lane, up and under, a little off the backboard. It's missed. Coffey with the offensive rebound, out to Badar. She fakes on the three, drives the lane, and is fouled hard to the ground by Thomas. Second foul on Thomas of the night. Badar goes to the line. Hinton's leading scorer on the season, 15 points a game. She's a 71% free throw shooter. First one's up and in. That's 8 on the night for Badar, 34-11. 5:13 left, third quarter. Second one by Badar up, nothing but net. That's 9 for Badar on the night. Hinton pulls back the full court press, but they are in, looks like a 1-2-1-1 zone. Very taunting zone. Stolen away by Badar. Full court pass to Coffey. She goes back. Coffey goes up on the right-hand side, passes back to Lake, but they're going to call the foul on Sarah Holtz, her second. Second of the half for the Wolverines. Badar inbounds it underneath their own basket. Top of the key to Coffey. She takes it right side, layup. Off the mark, but it's going to be defensive. Looked like the defensive rebound by Todd went out of bounds, but they're going to call it Wolverine basketball. Coffey wanted the foul on that one, but didn't get the call. Wolverine basketball. Todd with it. Thomas with it left side. Top of the key to Holtz. Inside to Getch, left side, and gets fouled. Going to be 2 shots for Addison Getch. Fouls on Black, 33. Bella Badar, her first of the night, second of the second half. Addison Getch goes to the line. A 55% free throw shooter for the Wolverines. First one's up and in, her first points of the night. Kennedy Spees in for the Hinton Blackhawks, her first action of the night, I believe. Getch's second shot. Front of the rim and in, 2 points for Getch. More free throw shot in the 3 minutes here in the second half than we're all in the whole first half. Blackhawk basketball. Lake with it, drives the middle of the lane, kicks off to Kavarna. She drives left side, wide open layup off the rim. Defensive rebound, Thomas. Outlet pass to DeWitt, one bounce, layup off the mark. Defensive rebound, Lake. She pulls it back, slows things down. 4 minutes left, third quarter, 35-13 Blackhawks. Kavarna, three-point shot, front of the rim and miss. Getch with the defensive rebound. Thomas with it over to Holtz, top of the key, set up the offense. Tries a pass into the lane, stolen away by Kavarna. Knocks it to Badar. Blackhawk basketball. Badar threw it to Kavarna. Thomas tipped it, and then Kavarna couldn't handle it, so it's off the Blackhawks to the Wolverines. Maya Fleckenstein in the game for the first action of the second half for the Blackhawks. Wolverine basketball, 3:44 left, third quarter, 35-13. Holtz with it, cross half court. DeWitt, bounce pass in the lane to Getch, and she mishandles it. But the Wolverines keep control. Going to be a touch foul called on, I believe, Ashlyn Reitzel. Yep, her second, both this half. #22, McKaylee Edwards checks in for the Wolverines. Wolverine basketball underneath their own basket. Bounce pass under the basket to Getch. Mishandles it over to McKaylee Edwards. Holtz with it, top of the key. She dribbles the lane, kicks out to Thomas. The ball mishandled by Teresa Todd, going to be out of bounds to the Blackhawks. Blake with it. Blake with it, left side, dribbles the middle of the lane, up and over, counter for two. First points of the night for Aubrey Lake, 37-13, 2:50 left, third quarter. That's going to be the third foul on Aubrey Lake. Kovarna, Peters, and Coffey all in for the Blackhawks. Wolverine basketball, Holtz with it, top of the key. Thomas left side, fakes a three. Back to Holtz. Tries a pass in the lane and it's knocked away, but Edwards gets it for the Wolverines, but she traveled him and she grabbed it, so it's going to be Blackhawk basketball. .233 left, third quarter, 37-13. Maya Fleckenstein, right-hand side, off the mark. Defensive rebound, Katrina Todd, but it's knocked away, and it's going to be a jump ball. Kovarna tried to grab it. Jump ball called. It's going to stay Blackhawk basketball. 2:20 left, third quarter. Kira Peters, right side. In the lane to Coffey. She dribbles, passes back out to Spees. 2-point shots off the mark. Defensive rebound, Maddie Thomas. Holtz wants to run with it, throws it out of bounds. Trying to throw it to Teresa Todd. Frankie Allender checks in for McKaylee Edwards. 2 minutes left, third quarter, 37-13. Blackhawk basketball, Kovarna with it. Coffey in the lane to Fleckenstein, back out to Kovarna. She fakes a three, dribbles the lane. Nice little pass off to Fleckenstein, and she puts it in for two. First points of the night for Maya Fleckenstein. 39-13. Ball thrown away, out of bounds by Sarah Holtz. She was being trapped, and she threw it out of bounds. Blackhawk basketball. Kovarna, the 5'9" freshman, is going to set it up. Off to Coffey. I was just looking at this Hinton roster. There's no seniors on this team. Coffey drives the lane and puts it in for two. That's 10 for Coffey on the night. There's no seniors on this Hinton Blackhawk team, and they run the ball really well. It could be a fun team to watch the next couple years. River Valley throws it out of bounds. It's going to be Hinton Blackhawk basketball. DeWitt and Getch back in for the Wolverines. Full timeout called by River Valley. 1:17 left, third quarter, 41-13. Hinton, we're going to step aside for 1 minute. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Here are just a few features from Lawton Motor Company, like this 2015 Dodge Journey, under 10,000 miles and priced under $15,000. Get a steal of a deal on this end of the season 2016 Shasta Oasis camper with 2 slide outs.
There for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff.
Welcome back to high school girls basketball here in Correctionville. 1:17 left third quarter, 41-13 in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Ashlyn Kovarna brings it down for the Blackhawks, sets it up over to Spies. Coffee with it, top of the key. She's going to drive the lane, dribble left side, kicks back out to Spies. Long two-point shot off the mark, but she gets her own offensive rebound. Gives it to Kovarna, set it up again. Coffee with it, 55 seconds left. Fleckenstein, Kovarna, Spies, Coffee, and Shaw, I believe. Kara Peters, I'm sorry, on the floor for the Blackhawks. Coffee with it in the lane, kicks back out to Kovarna, three-point shot, count it. That's 8 for Kovarna on the night. 44-13, 28 seconds left third quarter. Wolverines with it. Will they hold for one? They're passing around the outlet. Holt's long three-point shot off the mark. Thomas through the lane with the offensive rebound. Long two-point shot left side. Counter for 2. That's 9 for Thomas on the night. 10 seconds left third quarter. 44-15 Blackhawks. Kovarna with it. Fleckenstein fakes the 3, one dribble in, two-point shot off the mark. Defensive rebound, Thomas. End of the third quarter here in Correctionville. Hinton 44, River Valley Wolverines 15. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Fuller Digital Solution production of Wolverine basketball.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Correctionville Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks, to this Fuller Digital Solution production of River Valley Wolverine High School basketball. Start of the fourth quarter here in the girls' game, 44-15 in favor of the visiting Hinton Blackhawks. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions. It'll let you know when there's another River Valley Wolverine or any high school live streaming basketball event, and not just basketball, but everything. Off the mark by Maddie Thomas. Defensive rebound to Kovarna. Lake with it, top of the key. Inside to Badar, but knocked away by DeWitt. Stolen by Katrina Todd. Gets it off to Thomas. Being guarded by Badar. Over to DeWitt. She dribbles the middle of the lane. Long two-point shot blocked by number 21, Ashlyn Reitzel. Coffee with it, driving the lane. She twists and turns. Kicks back out to Reitzel for the three-pointer. Off the mark. Offensive rebound, Coffee, and she puts it in for the 2. That's 12 for Coffee on the night. 46-15 in favor of the Blackhawks. Coffee, the leading scorer for the Blackhawks. DeWitt, three-point shot, right side, in and out. Todd with the offensive rebound, knocked away. And we're going to have a jump ball called. 3 or 4 girls on the floor. Hinton coach tried to get a timeout call, but he didn't quite get it. Fleckenstein in. Badar inbounds to Aubrey Lake. Badar a junior and Lake a sophomore. Like I said, there's no seniors on this Hinton team. It'll be a fun team to watch the next couple of years. Lake throws it into Fleckenstein. Fleckenstein went left. Pass went right. Out of bounds. River Valley basketball. 6:37 left here in the fourth quarter. If I look at the program right, I believe it's senior night here at River Valley. Looks like we have 6 females to honor and 7 males. A couple cheerleaders in there. They'll probably have a program here between the games. River Valley throws the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Blackhawk basketball. 6:22 left in the game. Kovarna with it, left side. She drives the middle of the lane. Going to call her for a travel. $6:15 left in the game. River Valley basketball. Sarah Holtz will bring it down, being guarded by Aubrey Lake.
I didn't say you got it for everybody.
Holtz with it, top of the key. Thomas, free throw line, jump shot off the front of the rim. She goes for her own offensive rebound, and she gets called for the foul. That's going to be 3 on Maddie Thomas. Teddy Burning will come in for Danica DeWitt. Blackhawk basketball. Badar into Lake. Lake, the sophomore, will bring it down and set it up. Over to Kovarna. Reitzel. Badar, three-point shot. Good. I knew she'd find her stroke sooner or later. Averages 15 on the year. Stolen away by Lake, and she'll go in for the rebound and puts it in for 2. I was saying I knew Badar would find her stroke sooner or later, averaging 15 on the year. That gives her 12. Sarah Holtz drives the lane. Going to be foul called on Maya Fleckenstein, her first of the night. A slew of girls. Kira Peters, number 13, Candace Peters, 43, Gabby Friesen in for the Blackhawks. Getch, Teddy Burning, Katrina Todd, Holtz, and Teresa Todd in for the Wolverines. Sarah Holtz with it, top of the key. 4:45 left, fourth quarter. It's a knocked away, saved by Teresa Todd. Gets it to the Katrina Todd. Not sure if the Todd girls are sisters or not. We're going to foul called on Addison Getch, her first of the night. 4th of the second half on the Wolverines. 4:20 left. We do have continuous clock. Means it's a 35-point deficit in the second half. 4:15 left, fourth quarter. Blackhawks with the ball. Fleckenstein passes in to Friesen. Back out to Fleckenstein. Long 2-point shot off the mark. Kira Peters offensive rebound. Defensive rebound by Holtz, and she goes off to the races with it. Stops, pops, mishandles the ball. Teresa Todd gets it. Getch, Teddy Burning, left-hand side. Misses. Kira Peters with the defensive rebound. Off to the races. Knocked away, but controlled by the Blackhawks. 13, Candace Peters. They slow things down, set up the offense, going to run the offense, have all reserves in for the Blackhawks. Gabby Friesen, Maya Fleckenstein, Peters, Kira Peters with the long 2-point shot. Misses everything but the bottom of the net, out of bounds to the Wolverines. Kennedy Spees and Madison Holmes in for the Blackhawks. Maddie Thomas back in, gives Sarah Holtz a break. 3:06 left. Fourth quarter, 51-15. Maddie Thomas with it, top of the key, right side, Teddy Burning. She dribbles left in the middle of the lane, kicks back out to Teresa Todd. Elbow shot, in and out. Off the Blackhawks, going to stay Wolverine basketball, but that shot was through the rim, hit the net, and went back out. That's not good luck. Wolverine basketball underneath their own basket, into Maddie Thomas, left side, dribbles in. Teddy Burning, right side, shot, misses everything. Saved inbounds by the Blackhawks to Kennedy Spees, and she brings it down. Madison Holmes saved it in there. Blackhawk basketball, 2:18 left, fourth quarter. Now it's just a matter of these 5 reserves for the Blackhawks getting some time, slow it down, set up the offense, because your time's going to come to where you're going to be a player that needs to play, and you got to know what's going on. Frankie Allender at the table to come in for the Wolverines. The Blackhawks look like they're just running through the offense. They've had a few open looks, but they're not taking it. They're just going to run the clock, run the offense. 1:45 left into Kennedy Spees, probably the smallest girl on the court, boxing up down on the block. Inside to Gabby Friesen, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on number 10. Teddy Burning, her first foul of the night. That's 5 on the Wolverines second half. Number 20, Emma Trapp in the game, and Frankie Allender for the Wolverines. Addison Getch and Maddie Thomas probably take a seat for the night. 1:15 left, fourth quarter. Blackhawks basketball. Kira Peters drives middle of the lane, kicks out to Spees, back to Peters. In the lane, Madison Holmes, and she mishandles it. Out of bounds to the Wolverines. Full timeout called by the River Valley Wolverines. I believe she's calling the timeout just to get some reserves in. Danica DeWitt, number 42, Daisy Olace. Referee comes over to stop the clock, but they're going to let it run. A couple new players in for the Wolverines. 42, Daisy Olace, and number 50. My program says Kylie Williamson, but that's not Kylie Williamson. That's Caitlin Ebert, a senior for the Wolverines. They're going to reset the clock back to 46 seconds. Teddy Burning will bring it down for the Wolverines. Pass over to Caitlin Ebert. She dribbles the lane. And they're going to call a travel. .25 seconds left. Blackhawk basketball. 51-15. Kennedy Spees with it. Candace Peters. Gabby Friesen. Not sure who they called the foul on there, but shot by the Blackhawks at the end, and it's off the mark. Final here in Correctionville is going to be 51-15 in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks over the River Valley Wolverines here in Correctionville on senior night. We will step aside for 2 minutes. We'll come back and we will recap the first half. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
And their parents meet up at the locker rooms on the east side of the gym.
The root of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day, know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love
a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. Girls game 51-15 in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. And add up some scores here at the end of the girls game. We can go over some scoring for the night. Game ended 51-15 in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. That tough full court press, zone defense they run was just too tough for the Wolverines. Run down some scoring for the Wolverines, led in scoring by Maddie Thomas with 9, almost her season average of 10. Addison Getch had 2, Sarah Holtz had 2, and Danica DeWitt had 2. For the Hinton Blackhawks, they're led in scoring by 2, Bella Badar and Anna Coffey with 12. Ashlyn Kavarna had 8. Ashlyn Reitzel had 6. Kara Peters had 5. Aubrey Lake had 4. And then we had Avery Burgad and Maya Fleckenstein with 2 each. Hinton goes to 4-4 on the season, and River Valley remains winless. They would have loved to get that first win to start off the year, the new year 2021 in the right way. We're in between games here. I believe they're going to do senior night. We have some seniors to recognize. Go through the list here. Cheerleader, Kylie Klespies. Girls basketball players, Daisy Olace, Kylie Williamson, Danica DeWitt, Katrina Todd, Caitlin Ebert, and Brittany Meyer, seniors for the Wolverines this year. And for the boys, on the boys' side, Carter Norris, Garrett Trapp, Tyler Town, Colin Karstens, Colton Johnson, Devin Todd, Austin Holtz, and Bo Todd, seniors for the Wolverines that they're going to honor tonight with their parents. So we will step aside for 3 minutes. We'll come back and to Wolverine basketball here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
B Golf Course, situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River. This 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. And right enjoyable yet forgiving holes. And right now, you plus one can enjoy all that all day, any weekday for only $30. Or buy yourself for just $20. This special good September 7th until the season ends. Swing on over for this great deal at the Quimby Golf Course.
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. Second half of the doubleheader here in the Hinton Blackhawks versus the River Valley Wolverines boys action coming up. Was pre-game here. Hinton comes in as a visitor with a record of 4-3, 1-2 in their War Eagle Conference. River Valley stands at 1-3, 0-3 in their Western Conference. Starters for the Blackhawks: senior Jacob Means, junior Gavin Nelson, number 21, number 23, junior Caleb Holmes, senior number 31, Tate Linton, and senior number 35, Desi Riley. Blackhawks are led in scoring by Caleb Holmes, a junior, averaging 21.6. Gavin Nelson comes in at 8.6. Tate Linton goes in at 7.9 points a game and 6.6 rebounds. For your hometown River Valley Wolverines, starting tonight, number 21, the senior Austin Holtz, senior number 23, Tyler Town, number 25, senior Garrett Trapp, sophomore number 11, Caleb Burns, and Colton Johnson, the senior. River Valley's led in scoring by Tyler Town, 16.8, and Garrett Trapp, 15.3 points a game. That is the roundup. Like I said on the girls' game, both teams would love to start out the new year with a win to get a win streak going. I watched called the Hinton game earlier this year. They're kind of like their girls' team. They like to press, they like to play zone hard defense, and they like to run. So we will step aside for 2 minutes, and we will come back with the start of the boys' game here in Correctionville. River Valley Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them at Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
Back to Correctionville for the start of the boys' game. Tyler Town will tip off against Linton from the Hinton Blackhawks. Controlled by the Blackhawks. Means with it. Desi Riley to Linton, top of the key. They're going to try to Holmes in the middle of the lane. Desi Riley goes, and they're going to get called for a charge. Desmond Riley with his first foul of the night. First foul of the night for anybody. Wolverine basketball. Colton Johnson inbounds to Trapp. Blackhawks in a 1-2-2, about three-quarter court press. And if I remember right, I think they'll fall into a 2-3 zone. Yep. Nope, they're in a man-to-man. Means long three-point shot off the mark by Burns. Rebound to Means as he's going to go the length of the floor, pass it back to Number 21, Gavin Nelson with the shot made at the free throw line. 2-0. 7:10 left first quarter. Colton Johnson with it. Middle of the town over to Austin Holtz. Thought about a three, but he pulled it back. Trap in the middle of the lane. And he falls backwards, falls down, loses the ball, and it goes out of bounds. We thought maybe they were going to call a foul on Linton there, but they didn't. Blackhawk basketball, Means with it. I called a Blackhawk game earlier this year, and they're a fun team to watch. Holmes with it, out to Riley. Holmes gets it knocked away by Trap, but it goes off Holmes, and it's going to go Wolverine basketball. Holmes scoring 21.6 on the season, leading their War Eagle Conference in scoring on the season. I called that Hinton game that night, and I thought to myself, not knowing Hinton was on River Valley's schedule, I thought to myself, it'd be kind of interesting to watch Hinton play River Valley and see what Trap does against Holmes. That'd be an interesting matchup. And here it is. Trap with it left side, being guarded by Riley. Town with it. Back to Trap, top of the key. He fakes a three. Town, three-pointer left side, off the rim. And I believe we're going to have a foul called on Holmes from Hinton as he went for the rebound. Yeah, and I was right. First on Holmes, second on the Blackhawks. 6:17 left first quarter, 2-0 Blackhawks. River Valley basketball underneath their own basketball. Trap will inbounds it. Burns, right side. He goes into the lane, kicks it back out to Holtz. Gives it to Trap. Over to Caleb Burns, the sophomore. Town, long three-point shot off the back of the rim. Trap with the rebound, throws up a three from the left side, and it bounces out twice. Offensive rebound, Austin Holtz. I think that's 5 offensive rebounds already for the Wolverines. They're having good position. Missing the shots, but they're getting good position, getting that ball back. Colton Johnson, Town left side. Trap, long three-point shot, off the mark. Means goes for the defensive rebound and it bounced right off his hand and out of bounds. Wolverine basketball. 5:30 left first quarter. Into Town, up to Burns. Over to Holtz. Free throw line to Colton Johnson, and he puts it in for 2. Wolverines on the board, 2-2, 5:19 left first quarter. Desi Riley. Blackhawks swing it around. Riley right side. Into the lane, he kicks back out, and they're going to call a travel on Desi Riley. From the look on his face, he doesn't agree. Three-quarter court press on by the Blackhawks. Means at the top of that. Wolverines get it over the timeline. Trap kicks it out to Burns, to Colton Johnson. Gives it back to Trap. Being guarded by Holmes. Trap and Holmes are kind of the same type of player. They're playmakers. Not necessarily just scorers, but they're playmakers. Town with it, drives the middle of the lane, kicks it back out to Holtz. He drives the lane to Johnson in the corner. He's going to drive. Gets it tipped away. Austin Holtz. Left-hand side over the backboard. Misses everything. Desi Riley with the rebound. Gives it back to Jacob Means. And the senior guard will bring it down to set up for the Blackhawks. Devin Todd coming in, sitting at the table with a check-in for the Wolverines. Desi Riley, middle of the lane. Nelson, three-point shot, in and out. Defensive rebound, Town. Burns with it, right side. Middle of the lane to Town, three-point shot. Off the mark. Colton Johnson gets the offensive rebound, and I think we're going to have a foul called on Linton. Foul on Tate Linton, that's his first, third on the Blackhawks. Bo DeRocher, Caden Winters, and Carson Pierce in for the Blackhawks. Senior Devin Todd checks in for the Wolverines. Wolverine basketball. Trapp will inbounds left baseline. To Todd, back to Trapp to set up the offense. 3:46 left first quarter. 2-2. Hinton sits back in a man-to-man defense. Nelson comes out to guard Trapp. Trapp drives middle of the lane, left side, squeaks through, and puts it up for 2. First points of the night for Garrett Trapp. 4-2 Wolverines. Blackhawks with it. Gives it to Nelson driving through the lane. Little floater, and he puts it in. That's 4 for Nelson on the night. Blackhawks 4-4. Trapp throws it over Colton Johnson's head. Not a bounce. Blackhawk basketball. Nelson will inbounds to Carson Pierce. The sophomore will bring it down. Over to DeRocher. Winters. He finds Nelson under the basket with nobody around, and he puts it in for 2. 6-4 Blackhawks. They put on that full court press, and they knock it out of bounds, disrupt that offense. Wolverine basketball. Coach Trapp looks out and just puts his hands up and says, calm down, boys. To Devin Todd. He gets it across to Austin Holtz. The right-hand side. Gets it back out to Todd. Trapp, top of the key. Thinks 3, but he drives around. He gets fouled on the arm. He's going to go to the line for 2. I believe the foul's on number 41. Yep, number 41. Caden Winters, his first, team 4th. Trapp will go to the line for 2, averaging 15 points on the season, a 73% free throw shooter. First one's up and off the mark. Trapp's second shot up, and it's good. 6-5. Wolverines in a full court press, knock it away. Stolen by Trapp. Colton Johnson with it. He gives it over to Austin Holtz. Devin Todd with it, right baseline, dribbles back up, top of the key, over to Holtz, Town. Colton Johnson. Town in the corner, three-point shot off the mark. Nelson with the defensive rebound. Blackhawks are going to run. Tries to throw it to Nelson, and he throws it over his head. Out of bounds, Wolverine basketball. 2 fresh bodies in, Easton Stussy and Trey Frank in for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks are one of those teams that'll play 10 to 12 guys. We've seen 10 already, and we're only 5 minutes into the game. But they run a lot, so they want to keep them fresh. Full court press by the Blackhawks. Wolverines over to Todd. Cross court to Trapp. He gets it crossed half court. He dribbles in the lane, stumbles in the lane, and they're going to call a travel. Going to be Blackhawk basketball. Trevor Town, younger brother of Tyler. He's a junior. That's why I didn't say little brother in. I think he's 6'4" also. Blackhawks. Shot up and good by Carson Pierce. 8-5 Blackhawks, 1:41 left. Full court press in full. Tyler Town over to Austin Holtz. Under the basket to Trevor Town. He puts it up. He gets fouled. I believe it's going to be on double nickels. 5'5" Easton Stussy, his first, team 5th. Trevor Town will go to the line. 50% free throw shooter on the season. First one's up, and it's in. On the board for Trevor Town. 8-6 in favor of the Blackhawks. Second one's good. Caleb Burns checks in for the Wolverines. It's going to be interesting. Hinton likes to run. They play 10 to 12 guys. And Wolverines only play, I think, 7 or I don't know if they've played 7 tonight. I think they play 8 if they're lucky. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Wolverines can handle the physicality of the running Blackhawks. Blackhawks with it. They find DeRocher down low. He works his way in, and they're going to call a travel. We had a lot of traveling calls in the girls' game, and we've had a few here to start the boys' game tonight. Minute 15 left, first quarter, 8-7 Blackhawks. Wolverines with it. Full court press in full. Colton Johnson gets it to Caleb Burns over the timeline. Back to Johnson. Got a matchup down low. Easton Susie and Trevor Town, both boys probably 6'3", 6'4". Big gentlemen. It's going to be interesting to watch them two go. Trap for a three-pointer off the front of the rim. He goes in to get his own offensive rebound, and he's going to get called for a foul trying to tie that up. First foul on Trap, first on the team. 48 seconds left. They're going to give Trap a break these last 48 seconds, I would assume. Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Carson Pierce brings it down. Over to Winters. Top of the key to DeRocher. They get it to Stussy. Stolen away by Devin Todd. He's going to go the length of the floor. It's knocked away. And they're going to call a foul on number 43, Carson Pierce. That's team foul number 6. His first. Nelson and Holmes back in the game for the Blackhawks. Not a shooting foul. Wolverine basketball underneath their own basket. 31 seconds left. First quarter, 8-7 Blackhawks. Caleb Burns with it, top of the key. Over to Todd. Colton Johnson. Cross court to Tyler Town. Dangerous pass. Town misplays it, and it's going to be off them. It's going to be Blackhawk basketball. .17 seconds left. Holmes with the ball. Blackhawks will hold for one. 8-7 Blackhawks. He backs up, looks at the clock. 9 seconds left. Gonna run it. Off to DeRocher. Drives the middle of the lane, left side. Layup's no good, but he's gonna get fouled. Gonna go to the line for 2. Fouls on 50. That is Trevor Town. First foul, second team. DeRocher will go to the line. Bo DeRocher, 100% free throw shooter on the season. 7 for 7, and I just jinxed him because he missed his first free throw of the season. Averaging just under 3 points a game for a sophomore. Desi Riley back in the game. 2.6 seconds left. First quarter, 8-7 Blackhawks. Second free throw up for DeRocher. Off the mark, defensive rebound Colton. Off to Town, gets a clean look at a 3, half court. Off the backboard, no good. 8-7 Blackhawks, end of the first quarter here in Correctionville. We'll step aside for 1 minute. River Valley Basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Here are just a few to the picturesque Little Sioux River. This 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. And right now, you plus one can enjoy all that all day, any weekday for only $30. Or buy yourself for just $20. This special good September 7th until the season ends. Swing on over for this great deal at the Quimby Golf Course.
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. 8-7 in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks here. Start of the second quarter in the boys' action. River Valley basketball, Trap with it, being guarded by Jacob Means. Starters in for both teams. No, Devin Todd is in the game instead of Austin Holtz. My bad. Trap with it. Pick set by Colton Johnson. Little give and go at the three-point line. Long three-point shot. Off the mark. Defensive rebound to the Blackhawks. Tate Linton grabs it off to Means. Full court to Holmes. Holmes is going to drive the lane, and they're going to call a push foul. No shot. Call a push foul on 2-4, Garrett Trapp. Trapp second. Team third. Blackhawk basketball underneath their own basket. Holmes will inbounds. Desi Riley top of the key. Back to Holmes. Goes right side. Linton baseline comes around left side. And they're going to call on Tyler Town, I believe, for giving him the elbow. 2-2, Tyler Town, his first, team fourth. Tate Linton will go to the line. Linton averaging 8 points and 6.6 rebounds on the season. 43% free throw shooter. First one's up and good. See, I don't jinx them all. Linton's first point of the night, 9-7 Blackhawks. Second one up, no good. Defensive rebound, Town. Colton Johnson with it. Crossed half court to Austin Holtz. Crowd wanted to half the crowd wanted to travel on that one, and of course half the crowd didn't. Tyler Town right side dribbles in. Austin Holtz 3-point shot, pulls it back, thought about it. Colton Johnson. Tight man-to-man defense played by the Blackhawks. 6:48 left, second quarter. 9-7 Blackhawks. Colton Johnson with it, top of the key. Tyler Town being guarded by Linton. Austin Holtz, 3-point shot, left side, off the mark. Offensive rebound, Caleb Burns gives it to Tyler Town. He drives right in, left-hand layup, puts it in for two. Town's on the board for the night, 9-9. Holmes drives left side baseline, back out to Nelson. Means top of the key. Desi Riley thought three, but pulled it back. Drives the lane, stolen away by Colton Johnson. Johnson wants to run. Got away with a travel there, I think, but he throws it out of bounds. Blackhawk basketball. .6:12 left, second quarter, 9-9. Means with it for the Blackhawks. Desi Riley. Nelson left side. Holmes right side, drives the lane. Bounce pass into Linton in the lane. He gets tangled up with Colton Johnson. I believe they're going to call a foul on Colton Johnson. 34 White, Colton Johnson, that's his first. Team fifth. Fouls are pretty even. 5-6 for the Blackhawks. Into Desi Riley. Nelson. Linton drives the lane. Off to Riley, but Riley's not there. Going to be Wolverine basketball. Linton looks at Riley and says, my bad, my bad. 5:45 left, second quarter, 9-9. Trapp back in for the Wolverines. He'll go get it from Johnson. Blackhawks in that 1-2-2, about three-quarter court press. Means at the top of that press. Thought they were going to get Means on a foul there on Johnson, but they let it go. Johnson dribbles back in. Out, kicks out to Burns, out to Trapp. Wide open three. He pulls it up. Free throw line off the front of the rim. Defensive rebound to Holmes. And Holmes totally misplayed the ball. Dribbled right off his leg and out of bounds. All by himself and dribbled it right off his leg, out of bounds. Wolverine basketball. Trapp into Colton Johnson. Long three-point shot in the corner. Misses everything. Holmes brings it down for the Blackhawks. He's going to take it the length of the floor. And he shoots it out of bounds. And they're saying it goes off the Wolverines. Blackhawk basketball. Into Desi Riley. Holmes with it right side. Riley top of the key over to Nelson. Looking inside to Tate Linton. Means with it, three-pointer, off the mark. Defensive rebound, Austin Holtz. Gets it out to Trapp. Cross court to Colton Johnson. 4:50 left, second quarter, 9-9. Trapp with it, being guarded by Nelson. Colton Johnson. Top of the key to Austin Holtz. Trap with it, drives the lane. Buck out to Austin Holtz, thought three, but he pulls it down, drives the lane, off the glass. And it's going to be off of Colton Johnson to the Blackhawks. Looks like we got a fresh five coming in for the Blackhawks. Stussy, DeRocher, Winters, Carson Pierce, and Trey Frank. Stussy with it. Over to Winters. Stolen away, tipped away by Trapp, but it goes out of bounds. He had the beat on it, but he just couldn't quite get there. Blackhawk basketball, top of the key. Carson Pierce to Stussy. Looking for DeRocher cutting the lane, but it wasn't there. Gets Stussy in the middle of the lane. He turns, little baby skyhook, no. 43 Black, they're going to get Carson Pierce. Second foul, that's the 7th one on the team, so that's going to be 1-1. Austin Holtz will go to the line. Austin Holtz has not shot a free throw this year, so I can't jinx him. First one up for Holtz, and it's good. Holtz is on the board. 10-9 in favor of the Wolverines. 3:49 left, second quarter. Holtz's second free throw. They're going to call over the back on Tyler Town on the rebound. His second. That's team 6th. So Hinton will be shooting 1-on-1 the next one. Brother Trevor Town comes in for Tyler. Tyler comes to the bench and said, "Coach, I didn't foul him," but they called it anyway. Blackhawks with it, DeRocher. Trey Frank drives right side, stolen away by Caleb Burns, but he misplays it and it goes out of bounds. Going to stay black ball, Blackhawk basketball. Pierce will inbounds to Winters. Pierce in the corner. Back to Winters. Trey Frank right side. Get it back to Pierce, top of the key, set up the offense. Stussy comes up, Pierce goes in the lane, throws it up, but nothing. Offensive rebound by Winters. Knocked away and stolen right out of Winters' hand by Colton Johnson. 10-9 Wolverines. Johnson sits a trap, top of the key. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left, second quarter. Austin Holtz with it. Trap, top of the key. Left side, thinks three, but he pulls it down. He drives, loses control of the ball, stolen by DeRocher. Gives it to Pierce. He drives middle of the lane. Bounce pass to Winters. Out to Trey Frank. Three-pointer. Austin Holtz, defensive rebound. Blackhawks going to check in their 5 starters on the next dead ball. They're all 5 sitting there. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left, second quarter. 10-9 Wolverines. 3-point shot by Trapp, off the mark. Trapp saved it off of a Blackhawk player. It's going to stay Wolverine basketball. Devin Todd. Devin Todd in for the Wolverines. Wolverine basketball, left baseline. Passes it out to half court to Austin Holtz. Being guarded by Means, and they're going to get Means for the reach in. That's the first. Holtz will go to the line for 1-and-1. Holtz made 1 of 2 earlier. Makes his first here. 2 points for Holtz on the night. 11-9 Wolverines. 1:59 left first half. Second one's up and in. Number 42, Colin Karstens, will check in for the Wolverines. Trapp will get a little break. 1:59 left second quarter. 12-9 Wolverines. Blackhawks, Jacob Means will bring it down and set up the offense. Starters in for the Blackhawks. All right side to Desi Riley. Looks inside to Nelson. Give and go to Riley. Bounce pass to Means. Left side layup. 12-11. Blackhawks go right into that three-quarter court press. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout called by the Wolverines. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with.
The score is River Valley 12, Hinton 11 here in Correctionville. 1:36 left first half. Wolverine basketball gets it into Tyler Town, left side. Back out to Caleb Burns. He's trapped in the corner. To Devin Todd to Town. They get it back to Burns to set up the offense. Being guarded closely by Nelson and Means. Trapp with it. Drives in. Kicks over to Colton Johnson, right side. Three-pointer. Off the rim. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Wolverines. Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Number 20, Austin Holtz, checks in. They're putting him in for Trapp on defense because they don't want Trapp to pick up that third foul before the second half. 1:13 left first half. 12-11 Blackhawk, or favor the Wolverines. Blackhawk basketball. Holmes drives left side into Tate Linton. Left hand layup. Put it in for 2. That's 3 for Linton. 13-12 Blackhawks. Wolverines with it. Burns. 30-second timeout called by the Wolverines. Will stay here. 13-12 Blackhawks. 52 seconds left first half. I called a Blackhawk game earlier this year, and there's no way in heck you'd have thought that they'd only have 13 points at halftime. The way they run and gun, and a 22-point scorer in Caleb Holmes. You just wouldn't think it'd be a 13-12 game, but defense has ruled the game. Both sides hitting with that full court press and tough man-to-man defense, and the Wolverines playing really good defense tonight. Holding Holmes. I think Holmes only has. I don't think Holmes has scored. Yeah, Holmes hasn't even scored tonight, and he averages 21.6 on the season. 13-12 Blackhawks. 52 seconds left first half. Wolverine basketball. Trapp with it. Cross court over the midway part to Town. He gets it to Colton Johnson. Back to Town. Trapp. Thought three-pointer, but he pulled it down. 36 seconds left. Knocked away. Caleb Holmes steals it. Length of the floor. Layup. Rolls off the front of the rim and out. No good. Colton Johnson with the defensive rebound. Uncontested layup off the front of the rim. 20 seconds left. Towns with it left side. Kicks it back to Trapp. 18 seconds. Caleb Burns driving the lane. Kicks out to Town. Stolen by Holmes again. And I think they're going to get a trap. Nope, they're going to call a blocking foul. If it's on Town, it's his third. Nope, 1-2, Devin Todd, his first. Holmes will go to the line for 1-and-1. Holmes, a 79% free throw shooter on the season. First one's up and good. Holmes' first point of the night. Winters in, Trey Frank in for the Blackhawks. I think the Rocher's going to come in for Holmes if he gets this free throw. 7 seconds left first half, 14-12 Blackhawks. Second free throw, nothing but net. Holmes has got 2. He'll sit for the last 7.4 seconds. Wolverine basketball down by 3. 7 seconds left first half. Johnson gets it into Devin Todd off to Burns. Back to Johnson, 4 seconds left. Gives it to Tyler Town right underneath the basket. And a left-handed layup as the buzzer sounds for the Wolverines. Bring it to within 1. 15-14 halftime score in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. We will step aside for 2 minutes and come back and recap the first half here in Correctionville. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area. Beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them at Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. Halftime of the Boys Tilt tonight here. Visiting Hinton Blackhawks lead the hometown River Valley Wolverines by 1 point, 15-14. Run down some scoring here for the Blackhawks, led by Gavin Nelson with 6, Tate Linton with 3, and then you have Jacob Means with 2, Caleb Holmes with 2, and Carson Pierce with 2. Holmes with 2 points in the first half, averaging 21.6 on the season, so you would think that he would maybe come out and take charge in that second half and get things going. River Valley Wolverines led in scoring by Tyler Town with 4, Garrett Trapp with 3, Austin Holtz with 3, Colton Johnson with 2, and Trevor Town with 2. Same thing with the Wolverines. You have Tyler Town averaging 17 and Garrett Trapp averaging 15 on the year. You would think second half would come out and you would key one of those two guys or both of them and try to get something going to get some points on the board. Very low scoring game. Like I said, I did a Blackhawk game earlier in the season, and there's no way in heck I'd have thought they'd only have 15 points at halftime the way they run and gun. But like I've said earlier, the defense has ruled tonight. Hinton plays that 1-2-2 full court press, and then they play a really tight man-to-man defense, lots of traps at the top of the key and stuff, and the Wolverines have been playing super good defense tonight. Halftime score 15-14 in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. We will step aside for 3 minutes here in Correctionville, and we will come back for the second half of this boys game. This is River Valley Basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
No limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. River Valley basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Hit that like button and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions. Get notifications whenever there's River Valley basketball and all kinds of high school basketball. Start of the third quarter here, 15-14 in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. That's right, 15-14 halftime score here in River Valley. At River Valley here in Correctionville. Hinton Blackhawks lead by 1. Means with it, kicked out of bounds by Burns. Going to stay Blackhawk basketball. Holmes will inbounds. Starters on the floor for both teams. Means, Holmes, Desi Riley, Nelson, and Linton for the Blackhawks. Burns, Holtz, Johnson, Trapp, and Town for the into Nelson. Blocked by Town. Holmes with it, drives the middle of the lane. Passes off to Riley, but it's off his fingers, and River Valley basketball. Blackhawks will start in that full court press. Means at the top of that. They like to set a lot of traps out of that. You got Holmes and Nelson in the next level. Burns with it to Colton Johnson. Trapp drives the lane. Little floater. Blocked by Linton. Holmes with it. Gives it to Means. Holmes three-point shot. Off the mark. Grabbed by Trapp. Johnson with it. He wants to run. Over to Town. Holtz in the corner. Three-point shot. Good. 17-15, River Valley. 7 minutes left, third quarter. Blackhawks with it. Desi Riley. Top of the key to Tate Linton. Holmes drives left side. Kicked away by Austin Holtz. Desi Riley drives the lane, taken away by Holmes. He tries to dish it off to Nelson, but Nelson grabs it, but he's standing out of bounds. Wolverine basketball. Colton Johnson with it. Throws it away to Nelson. Gavin Nelson with it, drives the lane. Left side, puts it up off the glass. Off the mark, rebounded by Tyler Town. Cross court to Trapp. Burns in the corner. Thinks three, but he drives the lane. Back out to Town. Colton Johnson, three-point shot. Off the mark. Rebound by Holmes. 6 minutes left, third quarter. Riley drives left side. No layups off the mark. Rebound Colton Johnson. Gets it out to Burns. Town, top of the key. Trapp, open three-point shot. Off the mark. It's going to be River Valley basketball. Out of bounds off of Holmes, I believe. 5:40 left, third quarter. 17-15, River Valley. Trapp will inbounds underneath his own basket. Knocked out of the way by Linton. Trapp gets it into Colton Johnson. Back to Trapp in the corner. Back to Johnson. Long three-point shot. Defensive rebound, Nelson. Blackhawks going to run with Means. Dribbles in. Stolen away by Austin Holtz. He kind of slows it up. Gives it to Trapp. Trapp's going to drive the lane. Right side. Puts it up for the layup. No foul called. Blackhawks throw it up. Holmes went up for it. Going to be a foul called on Austin Holtz. His first. Holmes will go to the line for two. First one's up and good. Holmes has 3 on the night. Bo DeRocher in. And Devin Todd will both come in. Holmes' second shot off the mark. Defensive rebound, Holmes. Holmes is only 3 points of the night on 3 free throws. 5 minutes left, third quarter, 19-16 River Valley. Trap drives the lane. Devin Todd, 3-point shot. No good, bounces in and out. Defensive rebound to Tate Linton. And I think we're going to have a foul called on Devin Todd. Todd's second foul. Blackhawk basketball. Nelson with it, brings it down. 4:50 left, third quarter, 19-16 River Valley. Blackhawks swing it around. Holmes drives the lane, kicks back out to Nelson. Nelson drives the lane, bounce pass to Linton, but nobody's there. River Valley basketball. .434 left, third quarter, 19-16 Wolverines. Trapp will bring it down slow. He'll be met at the top of the key by Nelson. Trapp with it left side. They're going to call. Going to have a foul called. 2-1 on Nelson. Gavin Nelson's first. Stussy will come in for Desi Riley. Blackhawks going with a big lineup. Wolverine basketball underneath their own basket. Trapp will inbounds. Austin Holtz left corner. Three-pointer. No good. Defensive rebound to Holmes. Holmes will bring it down. Dribble through the lane. He trips and falls. They're going to call it travel. Really good defense by the Wolverines tonight to shut down a 22-point scorer in Caleb Holmes. 3 points so on the night for Holmes. 4 minutes left, third quarter. Trapp will bring it down for the Wolverines. Trapp, top of the key, free throw line shot. And he's going to be fouled by Nelson, I believe. That's 2 on Nelson. Trapp will go to the line, a 73% free throw shooter. First one's up and good. That's 6 for Trapp on the night. Colton Johnson will check in. Austin Holtz a break. Austin Holtz has been a beast on defense tonight for the Wolverines. He's been the one mainly guarding Caleb Holmes, and he shut him down. Second one up for Trapp. Front of the rim and off the mark. Defensive rebound, Linton. Wolverines go into a full court press. DeRocher with it. Bounce pass stolen away by Colton Johnson. Outlet to Trapp. He goes the length. Layup good. 22-16 Wolverines. 3:38 left, third quarter. Trapp with 8 for the Wolverines. DeRocher with it. Top of the key for the Blackhawk. Picks up his dribble. Over the Linton. Linton drives the right baseline. Stolen away by Burns. Colton Johnson with it. Trapp cutting back door. Nice little pass. And Garrett Trapp puts it in. 24-16 Wolverines. 30-second timeout called. 3:10 left, third quarter. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The root of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day, know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. 3:10 left, third quarter here. 24-16 Wolverines. Got about a 6-point run going for the Wolverines. Hinton needs to make a stop. River Valley's got all the momentum going here. Hinton needs a basket or a defensive stop, one or the other, to slow this Wolverine team down. Means with it, top of the key, being guarded by Burns. Means dribbles in, dips off to Linton, throws it up, no good. A sea of hands throws it out of bounds, and they call it Blackhawk basketball. Holmes will inbounds it right underneath their own basket. Into Linton. Holmes in the corner, left side, three-pointer, good. I knew it wouldn't be very long before he hits one. 24-19, favor of the Wolverines. 2:30 left, third quarter. Burns with it, top of the key to Colton Johnson. Town left side. Trap right side, three-pointer, good! He has caught fire the second half, folks. 10 points in the second half for Garrett Trapp, 13 on the night. 27-19. Wolverines in the lead. 2 minutes left, third quarter. Blackhawks, DeRocher with it, drives the lane. He passes off to Means. Left-handed layup on the side, and he puts it in for two. Blackhawks needed that to try to slow down this Wolverine offense. Towns over to Byrne to Trapp. Coach Trapp yells out the play. Garrett Trapp sets up his offense. Colton Johnson with it. Over to Trapp, three-pointer on the left side, and he buries it. That's 2 threes in a row, 30-21. River Valley with the lead, 1:25 left, third quarter. 9-point lead for the Wolverines. Garrett Trapp has caught fire in this third quarter. 13 in the third quarter for him, 16 on the night. Stolen away by Trapp. Left side, he's going to take it all the way. It falls back in the lane off the backboard. Offensive rebound by Burns to Colton Johnson, and he misplays it. It's going to be off Stussy, going to stay River Valley basketball. 1:04 left, third quarter, 30-21 River Valley. Trapp will inbounds underneath their own basket. Desi Riley in for the Blackhawks. Gavin Nelson in for the Blackhawks. Starters in for the Blackhawks. Trapp will inbounds to Colton Johnson, swings it around. They find Trapp right side. He gets it into Town. He turns around. Right side, puts it in for two. That's 6 for Tyler Town on the night. Blackhawks throw. Jacob Means throws it away. River Valley basketball, 52 seconds left, third quarter. 11-point lead for the Wolverines, 32-21. Colton Johnson into Trapp. He's going to slowly walk it up the court. 2-3 zone for the Blackhawks. Burns with it. Over to Devin Todd. Cross-court pass. Dangerous pass. Stolen away by Holmes. Means with it now for the Blackhawks. 25 seconds left, third quarter. 11-point lead for the Wolverines. Holmes with it, top of the key, being guarded by Devin Todd. Nelson with it, back to Holmes. 14 seconds left. 10 seconds. Holmes is going to hold for one. Drives the lane, he stumbles. They're going to call a travel. No, the referee comes in from the other side. The referee comes in from the other side and calls a foul on the Wolverines on Devin Todd. The refs confer. It is going to be a foul on Todd. His third of the night. Only the third foul on the team. Austin Holtz will check in for Devin Todd. Blackhawk basketball, 6.5 seconds left, third quarter, underneath their own basket. Desi Riley, top of the key, and they're going to have a blocking foul called. I believe Austin Holtz was the number. Nope. Colton Johnson, his second. 3.9 seconds left. Blackhawks will have the ball midcourt, left side. 3.9 seconds left. They have to be looking for Holmes for some sort of a... Yep, there it is. Nelson with it, throws it up, nothing. 32-21 score here at the end of the third quarter. Garrett Trapp catches fire, has 13 in the third quarter. We will step aside for 30 seconds here. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank.
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. Start of the fourth quarter here in Correctionville, led 32-21 by River Valley. Hit that like and subscribe button on Fuller Digital Solutions and get all kinds of notifications when there's upcoming games and stats and scores to your local high school basketball games. And thank you to all of our sponsors tonight. It wouldn't be possible without you. Wolverine basketball up by 11, start of the fourth quarter. Austin Holtz gives it to Trapp. They're going to call a double dribble on Trapp, and I don't know how they don't call a foul on that. He's trapped by Nelson and Holmes in Blackhawk basketball. 7:36 left. Desi Riley drives the lane, passes off. Nope, they're going to call a blocking foul on Tyler Town, his third. Blackhawk basketball underneath their own basket. Desi Riley misses a layup. Colton Johnson grabs the defensive rebound off to Austin Holtz. Holtz is going to drive the lane, kick out to Trapp. Trapp with it, top of the key. Colton Johnson, three-point shot. Off the mark. Desi Riley, defensive rebound. Holmes with it, drives the lane, off to Riley. Layup is good. Riley's first points of the night. 32-23, 7 minutes left in the game. Colton Johnson gets it to Town. Town drives the lane, puts up a right-handed shot off the mark. Defensive rebound to Linton. Stolen away. Going to be a foul called on Trapp, his third. We got Town and Trapp with three for the Wolverines. Blackhawk basketball. 6:40 left, third quarter. Nelson with it. Right side to Linton. Top of the key to Riley. Over to Holmes. DeRocher tries to feed Nelson, but it's stolen away by Holtz. And Holtz takes an elbow in the head by Nelson. Inadvertent elbow. Foul on 21, Gavin Nelson, his third. That's only the third team foul on the Blackhawks. Very, very competitive game tonight. Defense is playing really good. 6:33 left. Going to be a foul called on Caleb Holmes, his second. That's four team fouls on the Blackhawks. Going to be a full timeout call for the Wolverines. We'll step aside for 1 minute. This is Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little
9-point lead here tonight for the River Valley Wolverines over the visiting Hinton Blackhawks with 6:32 left in the game, 32-23. Wolverines, Colton Johnson with it to Trapp. He'll bring it across the timeline. Blackhawks in a zone defense. Looks like a little like 1-2-2. Colton Johnson with it. Cross court to Trapp. Left side, he dribbles one dribble. 10-footer. Puts it in for two. That is 15 for Trapp in the second half. 18 on the night. 34-23. 11-point lead for the Wolverines. 6 minutes left. They feed Linton inside. He goes up, and it's going to be a travel called with Town in his face. Linton goes up. Threw the ball in the air, but he caught it on the way down, so that's a travel. Blackhawks back into their full court press. Town in the middle to Trapp. Trapp beats the middle. Free throw line shot off the front of the rim. Bounces out to Linton. Nelson with it. 5:40 left. Third quarter. DeRocher drives, throws it up. Nothing. Gets his own rebound. DeRocher and Todd fighting for it on the floor. Going to have timeout called by Hinton. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. 34-23. In favor of the Wolverines. Garrett Trapp with, like I say, 15 in the second half tonight. 18 on the night. The Wolverines have played some really good defense. They've held War Eagle Conference leading scorer Caleb Holmes to 6 points on the night, and 3 of those are free throws. But you would think Holmes would try to find something in this last 5 minutes and 38 seconds. And again, thanks to all of our sponsors tonight. It wouldn't be possible without you. Carson, my cameraman here, running the computer tonight for me. Blackhawks with it. Nelson to Holmes. Holmes back to Nelson. Austin Holtz playing some awesome defense on Caleb Holmes tonight. Trapp caught fire in that third quarter, but you got to give a nod to Austin Holtz on his defense tonight. He's held that kid, and just as I say that, they're going to get Austin Holtz for a foul. And that's his second. That's the 7th team foul, so the Blackhawks will be shooting free throws the rest of the night. Holmes will go to the line for a 1-and-1. First one's off the front of the rim, no good. Defensive rebound, Trapp. 5 minutes left in the game, 34-23. 11-point lead for the Wolverines. Town with it, Colton Johnson. Johnson drives left. We're going to have a blocking foul called on Gavin Nelson, his 4th. Jacob Means will check in for Gavin Nelson. Nelson started the game. I think he scored the first 6 points for the Blackhawks on the night and hasn't scored since. Devin Todd with it, back to Trapp. He drives the lane, jump stop, gives it back out to Todd. Down to Town. Lots of T's on this team. Town and Trapp and Todd. Trapp, long three-point shot, in and out. Offensive rebound, Tyler Town puts it right back in for 2. 13-point lead for the Wolverines. 4 minutes and 38 seconds left. 36-23. Blackhawks with it. DeRocher, left corner, left-handed. Throws up a three-pointer and puts it in. 3-point shot for the lefty from the corner. DeRocher's first bucket of the night. Brings them within 10, 36-26. Austin Holtz with it. Out to Colton Johnson. Cross court to Devin Todd. Looks like the Wolverines are just kind of trying to play catch with the ball, and going to be a foul called on Holmes, his third. And that's the 6th team foul, so no free throws this time, but next foul on the Blackhawks will be free throws for the Wolverines. Town down low, they feed him. Looks like the shot was blocked by Linton. Defensive rebound to the Blackhawks, and then Devin Todd knocks it out of bounds in a hustle play. Blackhawk basketball. 3:55 left, third quarter. 10-point lead for the Wolverines. Holmes with it, top of the key. 3-point shot, off the mark. Defensive rebound to Trapp. He's going to run. He's going to go up left side. He puts it up, no good. DeRocher with the rebound. Trey Frank left side. They're going to call a travel. No. Foul called on number 34, Colton Johnson. DeRocher. Trey Frank took about 3 or 4 steps before they called that foul. But that's why I'm announcing, and they're calling the shots. Trey Frank will go to the line for a 1-and-1. First one's up and good. Trey Frank is coming into tonight a 20% free throw shooter, 1 for 5. Made his first one. Lead down to 9. Second one's good. 8-point lead. Full timeout called by the Hinton Blackhawks. 36-28. 3:30 left here in the game. In favor of the Wolverines, we'll step aside for 1 minute. This is Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Here are just a few features from Lawton Motor Company, like this 2015 Dodge Journey, under 10,000 miles and priced under $15,000. Get a steal of a deal on this end of the season 2016 Shasta Oasis camper with 2 slide outs. And last but not least, this very sporty
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. 36-28, 8-point lead for the River Valley Wolverines. 3 minutes, 31 seconds left against Hinton Blackhawks here. River Valley basketball. They got the full length of the floor to go. Full court press put on by the Blackhawks. Gets it into Town. It's going to be a foul called on Tate Linton at his second. Tyler Town will go to the line for 1-and-1. That foul was called right in front of the Blackhawk bench, and their coach did not like it. As a referee, you come into these games, you know you're only going to be right half the time to half the crowd. Devin Chod will check in for Caleb Burns. Tyler Town goes to the line for free throws. Town, a 50% free throw shooter on the year. First one's up and good. 9 points on the night for Tyler Town, averaging about 16.5 to 17 a game. 3:30 left. That gives his team a 9-point lead. Second one could give him a 10-point lead here. Second one's up, and it's good. 10-point lead for the Wolverines. 3:30 left. Blackhawks, Jacob Means, the senior point guard, brings it down. You would think they'd got to be looking for something for Caleb Burns, or Caleb Holmes, I'm sorry. You would think they'd be looking for Holmes. There he is. 3-point shot, top of the key, off the mark. Devin Todd, defensive rebound. Trap with it to Town. 3 minutes left, 10-point lead, Wolverines. Colton Johnson with it, brings it back out top. Trap drives the lane, Going to call a travel. He drove the lane and threw up a floater, but he took an extra step. Caleb Burns will check in for trap. Wouldn't think you'd want a kid like him on the bench too long here at this point of the game. 2:57 left, up by 10 against a pretty good Hinton team. River Valley's got the chance to start a new year out in a good way, start out 2021 with a win and hopefully get a little streak going here. Blackhawks with it, DeRocher. Holmes, top of the key, drives the lane, passes off to Linton. Linton up and under right-hand side and puts it in. That's 5 for Linton on the night. 8-point game, 38-30 Wolverines. 2:30 left. Holmes, Johnson throws it away. Colton Johnson throws it away. Stolen by Linton. He drives the length of the floor. We're going to have a charge called. It's going to be a charge called on Tate Linton. Third for Linton. .222 left, fourth quarter, 38-30 Wolverines. Ball into Town, over to Burns. Back to Johnson. Johnson gets out of it, gets across half court, over to Town. Town drives left side, layup, misses. Trey Frank with the defensive rebound. Means brings it down for the Blackhawks. 2 minutes left. 8-point lead, Wolverines. Into Linton. He backs up against Town. Back out to Means for a three-pointer. Off the mark. Offensive rebound to Rocher. Back to Holmes. Holmes is going to drive left side, middle of the lane, and they're going to call blocking foul on Town, and I think that's number 4. That is number 4 on Tyler Town. All 4. 2 in the fourth quarter, 2 in the second quarter, I believe. Holmes will go to the line for 2. Holmes will go to the line for 2. Really good free throw shooter on the season. First one's up and hits the front of the rim. Trap back into the game for Devin Todd. Nelson back in. Nelson in for Linton. Holmes squares up for his second. 8-point lead, Wolverines. Minute 48 left. Second one's good for Holmes. Gives him 7 on the night. Into Burns. They're going to have a foul called on Trey Frank. Frank's first. It's going to be a long minute 46 with all the free throws we're going to be shooting. Caleb Burns comes to the line. He's a 100% free throw shooter coming into tonight. 2 for 2 on the season. Only a sophomore. He's a hustle player. First one's up, off the mark. Trey Frank, defensive rebound. Nelson with it. Holmes in the corner, drives left baseline. Puts it up, off the backboard, no good. Tyler Town with the defensive rebound. Minute 34 left. 38-31. Wolverines with it. Colton Johnson crossed half court, back to Tyler Town. Trap with it, top of the key. Holmes knocks it away, but it goes out of bounds. I think we're out of bounds off Trey Frank. It's going to be Wolverine basketball. Nice gesture there. Trap puts his hand down and helps Holmes off the ground. Both hustle playing. Minute 18 left, 38-31. Cross court to Town, gets it in. Town drives left side. Going to be a blocking foul on Gavin Nelson, and that is number 5. That's 10 fouls on Hinton. They gave Town the ball to shoot the free throws, and then the bench realized that that's 5 fouls on Gavin Nelson. So they need to substitute for him. So number 43, Carson Pierce, will come in. Now they'll give Town the ball to shoot. 2 shots for Town. 50% free throw shooter on the season. First one's up and good. 11 for Town on the night. He's creeping up towards his average. Second one's good. 1:16 left, 40-31, 9-point lead for the Wolverines. Means with it for the Blackhawks. Tries to pass it in to Holmes, and it's knocked out of bounds. And they said Trapp hit it out of bounds, so it's going to stay Blackhawk basketball. Timeout called on the floor. Minute 7 left in the game. 40-31 lead, 9-point lead for the Wolverines. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
B Golf Course, situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River. This 73-acre course includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. And right now, you plus one can enjoy all that all day, any weekday for only $30. Or buy yourself for just $20. This special good September 7th until the season ends. Swing on over for this great deal at the Quimby Golf Course. Here are just a few features from Lawton Motor Company, like this 2015 Dodge Journey, under 10,000 miles and priced under $15,000. Get a steal of a deal on this end of the season 2016 Shasta Oasis camper with 2 slide outs. And last but not least, this very sporty 2017 Kia Sportage, priced at $16,995. Check out these and more at LawtonMotors.com. Lawton Motors, where quality, service, and customer satisfaction come with every purchase.
9-point lead for the Wolverines, 40-31 with a minute 7 left. Blackhawk basketball. Here in the boys' tilt tonight, Hinton Blackhawks visiting the River Valley Wolverines. Caleb Holmes with the top of the key. He misplays it. It's on the ground. 2 guys going for it, and they call a travel on Tyler Town, and he didn't even have the ball. The ball was rolling on the floor. Garrett Trapp had picked it up, and they called a travel. So Blackhawk basketball underneath their own basket, down by 9. Wolverines up 40-31. 3-point shot by Trey Frank, and he hits it to bring it within 6. Tyler Town the length of the floor and puts a layup in for 2. 42-34, 8-point lead. Holmes with it, top of the key. 3-point shot off the mark. Trapp with the defensive rebound. Holtz with it. Full court. He pulls it back out. Smart play. Colton Johnson with it. Timeout, Wolverines. So we will step aside. It's 33 seconds left. 42-34, 8-point lead for the Wolverines. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Wolverine basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Welcome back to Correctionville, folks. 42-34, 8-point lead for the River Valley Wolverines over the Hinton Blackhawks. 30 and some seconds left. Not exactly sure. They got the timeout timer up on the scoreboard. Thanks to all of our sponsors tonight. Click that subscribe button for Fuller Digital Solutions. Thanks to Karsten, my sidekick. Allie, my daughter's along for the night. Thanks to my wife, Nicole, at home for holding down the fort when I'm on these road trips. 33.5 seconds left on the game, 42-34. 8-point lead for the Wolverines. Both teams will be shooting 2 shots on fouls. Wolverine basketball underneath their own basket. Off to the left-hand side. Trapp will inbounds to Colton Johnson. You would think that the Blackhawks might foul because the Wolverines have just kind of been playing catch with it back and forth, playing keep away from the Blackhawks. 23 seconds. Trapp drives the lane, but he's fouled on the floor before. I believe we're going to have it called on Desi Riley, 35. And for once, I'm right. Desi Riley picks up his second foul. Trapp will go to the line for 2. Trapp, a 73% free throw shooter. First one's up and good. That's 19 on the night for Trapp, 16 in the second half. Somebody woke him up at halftime and said, boy, you got to get something done, and he sure did. Austin Holtz will come in for Caleb Burns. Holtz is playing really good defense tonight. Bring him in on the defensive side. Trapp, second one up and good. That's 20 for Trapp. Blackhawks with it, 17 seconds left. Trey Frank drives the middle of the lane, free throw line shot, air ball, misses everything. Tyler Town with it. Trapp with it, 9 seconds left. Wolverines are just going to pull it back out. 10-point lead, 44-34. 2 seconds, 1 second, and we're done. Here in Correctionville, big win for the Wolverines tonight, 44-34. 10-point win over the visiting Hinton Blackhawks. We are going to step aside for 30 seconds, and we'll come back and recap the boys' game.
Correctionville Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
44-34 win for the River Valley Wolverines over the visiting Hinton Blackhawks. The Wolverines advanced their record to 2-3 on the season. Run down some scoring here. First for the Blackhawks, led in scoring by Caleb Holmes with 7. That right there, folks, tells you the story of the game. Young man leading his conference in scoring with 22 points a game, scores 7. Anytime you can hold a scorer like that to 7 points, you're going to have a good chance of winning. Gavin Nelson with 6, Trey Frank with 5, Tate Linton with 5, Jacob Means with 4, Bo DeRocher with 3, Desmond Riley, Desi Riley with 2, and Carson Pierce with 2. And leading the way scoring for your River Valley Wolverines, Garrett Trapp with 20 on the night, had 3 at halftime and came out of his shell at halftime, and he come out and lit it up in the second half with 20. His partner in crime, Tyler Town, had 14. Austin Holtz hits a big three-pointer in the third quarter with some free throws, gets 6 on the night. Colton Johnson with 2, and Trevor Town with 2 on the night. And again, folks, River Valley winning the big win tonight, 44-34 over the visiting Hinton Blackhawks. Next game, River Valley in action next this Friday, the 8th, in Ottawa, playing West Monona. Join us there. Hit that subscribe button on Fuller Digital Solutions. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to Karsten. Thanks to everybody back at the station. And that is it for tonight. Good night, and we will see you Friday.